How are we living, boys? Today we're doing Turkish Delight build. You don't know what that is Collector into Sundered Sky. Here are the runes at the bottom. Basically, the idea is that you get to play high damage early game and then pivot into a beautiful Bruiser game. For those of you that love Collector, this is kind of the build for you. If you don't know why Collector is so awesome on Briar, it's because, well, sometimes you end up hitting the wrong target. And that part kind of sucks, right? Most of the time it's tied to when you play bad, but we all do that, right? So the idea is that if you do hit the wrong target, you have Collector passive to try and execute a target that maybe got away from you with 100 health, and you can get that kill while also hitting the next one. So you get the early burst of Halo Blades plus Collector, and then you pivot into Bruiser like it's nothing, but you go with the damaging Bruiser items. Less of the Sterix and Spirit Visage version, more of the Sundered Sky into Black Cleaver. And yeah, that's basically the idea. A lot of you tend to want to build full damage, but you're like kind of scared to do it in case you mess up, and this is the exact middle ground for this. A little bit about this build. It's actually what the rank 1 on Turkey server runs every time. He does this every single game to 1100 LP on his server, and I mean, clearly he's making it work. But right here, we're just doing standard fast clear top down because this bot lane's going to fight, right? A Mumu's going to take Q, send it in, and hopefully we can end up killing them. Rek'Sai does have a knock-up, so like technically you could play for top lane this game, but Volibear's kind of OP. So let's get fed first, then head our way down there. And you also can gank mid lane. You have CC all three lanes, so really just take your pick. Not too bad here. We are trying to do the fastest full clear possible, which is 3:07 starting blue buff. So we got a 3:11 that game, or this game rather. Okay, full clear done. Let's get our sweeper rocking. See what they know about us. Let's see. Can we get all three? We got all three bushes. Not bad. Now my Mumu did just use Q. Let's see if Tristana will use jump here. Let's be a little patient. We're actually fighting Mundo here. I don't know if you guys saw that. Red buff is proccing, so we'll continue to slow him down. We don't have to use anything. We got his ghost. That's good. Be surprised if they really do try this. Get in the wall on one. If she jumps, we can WW2 and then try and Q. Oh. Good try. They did kill Elise. It was close. Wait, is there a way? Oh yeah, come on. When you see a Serrated Dirk, you gotta take a Serrated Dirk. I think they can win that. MFS Flash, she just walks up and Qs. They're going to do quite well. Even with a barrier bait, this should be a kill. Nice. Nice. Yeah, a lot happened there. I tried my best to narrate it for you, but Mundo started walking down, then we took the fight with him, put him to nothing, got jumped on by their AD carry and support before my team was able to really trade back any damage or zone him off. We almost got the ability to live there, but not just yet. We have prio on these lanes if you look at my minimap, so I'm happy to walk this way. We already used Q on Mundo, so he shouldn't have passive. We did miss our CC there. Let's go Volibear because my team's also hitting. Cassiopeia is out of mana here, so we can play this slow. Alright, no knock-up on him. Or no passive, so now we're good. This guy dies on our next cooldown. Best case scenario, you're able to... So best case scenario, you actually should have just queued the Mundo and then held your W so that you could just jump here because you know that he was dead, but not bad. And right there, it actually goes to show that like your timing does matter a lot, especially just looking at your minimap and checking your prio. Because me knowing that my lanes could walk first is what allows me to just flat out start that fight. No questions asked. Now, if they had prio there with like, you know, for example, if Cassiopeia was standing here and my Cinder was here, we would not have been doing that at all. And nice, my bot lane got another kill. Huge. Yeah, pathing bot lane should be the thing that you do like 90% of the time, mostly just because, like, let's say we gank top right now and Rek'Sai goes 1-0. Cool. And then maybe Rek'Sai turns to like 3-0, you know, starts snowballing. Bot lane snowballs so much faster because you're killing 2 targets instead of 1. And then the odds of the gank going bad, right? Like a 3v2, but 2 of which are super weak to the other 2. Super easy for them to get outplays. Whereas like top laners, some top laners can easily outplay ganks, like 1v2, like Alawi, right? Alawi always will, but you know, Rek'Sai top isn't doing anything too crazy like that. Pretty humble champ, I'd say. Not going to use my Q till a little bit after. Just in case there was a little bit of a jungler there. See, Cassiopeia walking makes me think that that's warded. See how fast she walked away? Let's check. It could also be there. Okay, it's probably there. Oh, there she is. This Rek'Sai just killing it. Oh, this is bad. Let's just go ahead and run away. We need to juke the Q if he steps up. Our bot lane took recall, so we can't really force too hard here. Let's go ahead and just leave this. And I'm telling you, a lot of your skill as a jungler will be how often you can see these plays go badly before they actually do. You do not want to be doing the dragon as their support's coming back from base. Money full spent, even a dark seal. That's enough damage to make my life tough. It's not too bad. Take your recall. Again, you mostly just want to be at your top side as they are, as the camps are spawning. Obviously, you can't always be perfect timing. Depends on what happens on the map, but not too bad. Mundo is 25 camps to 25, so we're equal on that. But I've gotten my second recall off, so we're up a full recall right now. And those advantages do add up a ton. Seems like Mundo might actually gank top here. So we're going to try and hover this. Nice. What kind of demon Rek'Sai combo was that? That was not efficient. Bro, that was not efficient. There's no way that was the best way to do that. Sometimes you've seen it all. My Rek'Sai goes over the wall and then flashes back. Now that is like a mind equals controlled combo. Not bad. Let's grab smite advantage before we go to grubs here. Since we're on that side, let's pray that Mundo doesn't go to our bot side. The odds of Mundo going bot side are pretty slim, mostly because, again, when we were talking about that recall, that was Mundo's time to recall. So with that in mind, you assume they recall, and then they would have to hard predict that you're going to go top side and do grubs instead of going to your bot side. So it's like a multiple of like 3 guesses on their side for them to know everything that they need to know. You know, to get a free Raptor invade. And that also implies that Mundo didn't clear their top side before going bot. So we have backup plays. Like if he went to my bot side, so I'm going to check if he went to my bot side actually just by looking at his Raptors. So his Raptors are gone, so you know that after he recalled, he went top down. Because if he went from base after that recall to my bot side, then he didn't go to his top side. I'm keeping up. Trying to help you here. How did I know that? What is going on? Is this game broken? Ooh. Now it seems like he did full clear top down into dragon. Seeing that Elise is walking there, that usually means that. I'm not going to fight the 2v1. If my team doesn't have the ability to get to this dragon and help me out, I can't. Can't do it all myself. I'll pivot here just in case Amumu wards. Okay, nothing. Maybe he's on the crab before that? Before he goes to dragon? Alright, he went crab to mid gank, I see. That is a decent QE from Syndra, but cannot ult the Elise champ. Super unfair. Alright, so my bot lane seems like they're going to get that wave and protect me here. I'm going to just start this play on my own, assuming that Mundo's not going to walk here because after that gank he walked upwards. Yep. Guys, it's a master class. I'm trying to teach you, man. There's so many things about this game that are in front of you that you might not even think make sense. But like you saw him walk up. So now some players, when you start climbing ranks, they will take a play like that. Where they'll like take this exact play, they'll walk up, and then they'll immediately beeline straight to you. Especially if they know where your vision is. They will definitely do that. They'll catch you lacking on that one. Alright, we got our collector done. So if you're not a collector enjoyer, allow me to tell you it just like I did at the start of the video. Halo Blades makes you auto attack 3 times. You know, you can get extra stacks, whatever, right? So 3 times you're going to attack super fast. And then you're trying to proc Collector. Collector, your damage executes champions that are below 5% health, right? So leave that to bleed. So my burst, I'm trying to get them down just to 96%, I guess. 95%. So it's just a cool high damage item. Now grab double ruby crystal because you want to be tanky enough to get into fights like this. Let's go ahead and handle top lane division. I mean, my top laner's killing it right now, but I've gotten both neutrals, so now both neutrals, and I only have 1 camp up, so I'm definitely looking to get active on the map here. We got his Q for free. Let's actually just flash on Cassiopeia here. She's gonna ult. She dies to Collector. No big deal. This guy goes for his passive. We can hard play this. He might have pivoted. No, he didn't. Nice hard read. And now we just sit here and talk to each other. What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, just kidding. Oh, big. Slow him down. Ow. We're good. We're good. We're good. Nice. Good job, team. I didn't expect my Rek'Sai. I guess I'm just going to take a guess. I guess my Rek'Sai was proxying, and their Volibear saw the play coming, just left the turret. Now, luckily, that wave was under their turret, so they, he just missed a wave to walk to a fight that they got 3-0'd on. It's nice. And just to be clear, like, this build doesn't like to fight tanks only. It can fight tanks with its amount of cooldown reduction, and, like, maybe you can get extra things. But, like, these two champs, you do not want to be fighting with this build. Because this is more of, like, a skirmishing, bruiser, squishy, killer build. So, this is kind of its worst case scenario. Nothing good. Now, my bot lane got their turret. So what's going to happen for anyone that still is learning macro, once your bot lane takes the turret, they are going to rotate mid. They rotate mid to give you more players in the middle of the map. That leads to better rotations, right? Because I have 2 people mid lane, being my AD carry and support. Okay. Then that means more people can be rotating to plays, from mid to top or mid to bot. This is a tough kill, actually. She's pretty strong here. I have too much money. Usually you want to be kind of weird about taking 1v1s when you're on 1,800 gold or anything over 1,000, really. But yeah, some people then take the question further, like, hey, then why don't your AD carry and support start there in the first place? And it's like, well, you don't want your AD carry and support so easily ganked from either side, right? Like, so in pro play, AD carry is the most important role, right? Because you're going to get to team fights and they're going to do all the damage. So you want them to have bot lane where, they can only get ganked from the upper side. So it just ends up making sense. And then once they take their turret, they swap mid to give you better rotations, assuming, once they take their turret that they're strong, because then, they have a little bit more leeway. It's usually the way to explain it. What are we typing here, bro? What are we typing? It's 2025, bro. Are we good? Not bad. We do want to get 100 more gold. Like, maybe we just go to our Wolves reset for Sundered Sky before Rift Herald. It's kind of where my head's at. Again, you should really only be making your game plan based off of the neutrals. So, like, if you ever find yourself not knowing what to do next, just think of the next neutral. How are you going to play for it? Keep pushing. Looks like this is going to be a war. Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, I'm a little bit too high to hit that. Can I hit yours? Wow, just absolutely nothing. Thank you. I didn't check my positioning before I did that. See, it takes 2 cycles of spells. At least probably going to stun me here. Just try and juke that. Nice. She is Cocoon. You got the W2 that technically means I can chase, right? Oh, where are you going? I don't think you realize that going to that wall didn't help you as much as you might have thought. Nice. Let's grab Smite advantage before this dragon here. And, like, you see how your game plan can kind of change a little bit, where, like, we were trying to get, Wolves for 500 gold to then go to Rift Herald. But because that fight started, now clearing their bot side, getting Smite advantage, then going to Dragon, turned out to be the better play. And actually, to go further with that, now going Dragon is a little bit more in jeopardy because both your bot laners recalled. So let's try and ping them to come back here. Let's try and get that done. Let's also get this ward. We see Mundo top. Okay, so we're good. Whew. Nice. Okay, what are my boys doing? Are they killing their support? Cassiopeia is pretty strong. I like my Rumumus combo, though. It's my W2. Hit my recall. Not going to walk that because the odds... This fight gets decided before I get to it. When someone's that low, it's pretty fair. Next up, we're going for Black Cleaver. We're going to pick up the Phage first, just because movement speed, health, AD, everything that you want. Now, you should be thinking like, whoa, Logan, There's a neutral up. It's that Rift Herald. Yes, but I want red buff in level 12 for that Rift Herald, and they're not on it right now, thus giving me the time to be a little greedy. Technically, it's better for me right now to actually be at their camps and hovering this play, but that's like you know, a team deathmatch move where you're like, you know, hey, I'm gonna play for the fights. It's like, no, man, objectives win games, so that's what I'm gonna do. Like, these objectives matter so much more than winning that random fight, because odds are you can't even like really kill the turret following. So it wouldn't be worth your time. Whereas this Rift Herald could likely be a game winner here. So tag 3 autos, that'll make the back eye spawn ASAP. Okay, now it's going to spawn in 1 second. Smite auto. Good, we got that. I don't know what his plan was with that. Oh, I see what his plan was now. I mean, we're cooked. Yo, dude, what do they want me to do there? What on earth do they want me to do there, bro? You want me to just... Let me TP! Things like that gotta be top 10 most annoying things in the game. No, 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 no! Don't go! Like, you want me to turn to the Cassiopeia? You want to see how much faster I die? At least when I walk up here, I pulled 3 people there. That's 3 people not farming in that moment. Whereas I could just give the kill to Cass, let them keep farming, they get stronger. No, man, I'm gonna waste some time. Man, I don't know what boots are good here, so let's think about them real quick. So, Merc Treads, Steel Caps, Merc Treads. Like, it depends, is Mundo actually autoing you or hitting you with a bunch of Qs? So he's either one. And then, is Volibear actually autoing you or hitting you with a lot of spells? So, it's actually like right down the middle. So one thing you could do here is you could actually go Sterix for the Tenacity and then Plated Steel Caps for the auto attackers. And that can actually be a pretty solid answer to both. Okay. Now again, when you're ahead, you want to start taking their camps more than your own. So I'm going to walk past all my camps, start playing for theirs. But you only go for their camps, obviously, when it's safe to, meaning that your team is nearby. Where they'd respond if you did a little crazy stuff. Oh, gotta juke that 2v1. Shoot ult just to get away. Let's see what I can do here. Volibear's a good hit. Insta-Q. Let Briar do the rest of the work. Oh my god, he's sending it. Nice-oo! Good hit. I do have me a red buff right around here. So what I'm actually going to do, since I have Rift, I want to sync it up with my minions, obviously, right? Because you want to take down the armor, the extra damage reduction that turrets have. And you do that by having minions nearby. So go walk to your minions, WR. And now we're going to sync this up with that. As you can see, their reductions go down. Send it in. See if you can get another hit. There we go. I might die for this one, but I'll agree for it. It's all good. Boom. See if I can knock him away? Hop in the whip. You guys are getting a heist ran right now. They've never seen that play. These guys don't know anything about what this champ does, I swear, man. Nah, man, we're gonna die here. Whatever, I'll die for this. Big damage. Nice. Alright. Good. Let's go these. I think, so the idea is that you can go Plated Steel Caps plus Sterix, right? And that gets you both armor and Tenacity. You can also just do Mercs plus Death Stance. So I'm going that one just because I want more Tenacity. This gives 30% and Sterix gives 20%. So obviously in a fight where these guys are trying to hit me with their skill shots, Merc Treads are going to get a little bit more value here. That's okay. And free hit. On someone back here, of course. What, dude? Is this game bugged? Get her! Nice. Guys, I'm gonna get hurt. Wait, we need to hit some licks here. I think I got it. Nope, just kidding, I didn't. I'm alive. Help me. Nah, see? Why Syndra gonna juke like that? Alright, let me practice this real quick. It's this cut and then down. Okay. I guess I was a little bit to the left. You can do that. Don't forget. Alright, let's get this dragon real quick. My team doesn't need me anymore. And hey, that's their ball. And you see how your teams will try and throw games like that? See, just look. Hit the ping away. Do the objective. Because if they throw right now, you're going to... Why do I keep DCing? If they throw right now, you're going to be really happy to have that Dragon Soul coming in 5 minutes. So, trying to tell you guys, man, these objectives win games. And, like, once you have the objective, I can join the fight after that. Like, it's nothing. Would you look at that? Hey, just use Sweeper on that. You, dude. You are not locked. Get back to my jungle a little bit faster this way. Nice. We can go to Otacon here. I'm gonna go back, get a Steel Sigil and a Pink Ward, go to Otacon. We do pretty good here. Enemy team isn't giving up. Big respect to them. They do have a Fed 80 carry, so I mean, to be honest, they shouldn't give up. Because Tristana is a crazy champ. Like, this guy actually is ahead of my 80 carry, believe it or not. So. And their team scale is insane. Mundo, Volibear, Cassiopeia, MF. Really good. Really good late game scaling. But if you now look at this game, right? We have Grubs, we've gotten Rift, we have 3 Dragons, we're getting Otacon. The odds of them randomly having some comeback mechanic are incredibly low now. And it's because you care about objectives over everything else. You are cooked, my boy. Seeing a little bit of Hail Blades damage there. Yeah, we really haven't looked at my damage here, but I mean, this is a really good amount of Hail Blades, and sudden impact is cranking, so. Doing good. Sometimes I kind of gloss over runes a little bit, just like leave them towards the end, but that ever makes it to the end of the video, man. Maybe they finish eating their meal. How many of us are eating right now? Be honest. Alright, so we need to get every inhib. So we got mid inhib, we got top inhib. Now we ping them away, and then we actually try and go for bot inhib. This is a kind of risky play. Nice. Flash in, send that. I think we might be able to kill here. See what they do. We're going to turn around to that. I think she got the Cassiopeia bug where your ult goes behind you if you flash it sometimes. Looked like it, or maybe she just actually messed up. Let collector proc on that. Go stun for stun here if you can. Oops. Excuse me. Oh. Want to try and kill her? Nice. GG. Huge. I mean, there you go. Like I said, this is one of the most certified things. Luckily, I was playing on my top lane account and got filled, so life is good. Right? You get a free jungle game. Get to show you guys one of the... I mean, this person has been going this build for a very long time. I'll see if I can just pull it up for you guys. A lot of you guys like to see where these builds and facts come from. I have no problem pulling it up. Yeah, this guy. I think this is their... Yeah, okay, so he's ranked 243 on Turkey, and he goes this stuff every time. But yeah, he's just... I mean, that's what he does. And, I mean, his win rate's really good. Like I say, if your win rate's over 55%, just keep queuing up, because you're doing good. But yeah, that's what he goes. As you can see. You know, almost the exact build. I don't know what he's doing here. That GA? Nice. But yeah. That is, yeah, that's what we're talking about. Again, a lot of you guys are like, hey, man, when you're making a video for this, don't forget, man, we've done, like, everything Briar possible. So, when's the last time we did this build? Is that it? No. Yeah, right here. Aggressive build, Turkish Delight, obviously. I actually did it again, which, I really like the thumbnail. I need to find a way to use it. Maybe I'll use it for this one. I don't know if you can. Content creator talking about when did I do it the time before that? Yeah, right here. Woo! I did hate this build at first. I did. Yeah, no, it's I've been trying to work on playlists for you guys too, where it's like, here are my collabs with other people. Here's Unranked to Masters. Here's Crit, Briar, Top Lane, Tank, AP, Lifesteal. Again, people are like, yo, when's the last time we played it? I'm like, dude, I never stop. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Obviously, that was a insane game. Again, we're D4 on top lane, but you know we can get filled sometimes. Still show them that we got it. But yeah, S+, we're living the dream. Let's check the runes. Good. And damage, we did pretty good damage, especially because like this guy was fighting the whole game, and we're only 9k away. Damage taken, obviously, no slacker in that department. Let's check my turret damage, by the way, just a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace.